Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channel. Today is May the 30th, 2018, and I'm here with one of the pepper plants. We do have peppers hanging on some of our pepper plants. I'll show them to you then. And I'm going to show you here how to break the soil up and how to refeed them. Now, since these were planted, we did have a lot of rain, and it did wash a lot of the nutrients away. So I'm going to be refeeding them. So I'm going to show you here how I break the soil up. I have my little hand right here. I'm just going around busting the soil up. Now our soil is clay, has a lot of clay in with it, so that's why we add the organic matter that we do, and that's why we also add like the compost and the grass clippings and stuff to help break some of this clay up, because it just gets so hard, and what actually happens is your roots can't go anywhere then. It won't let the water drain properly, and your roots can't get air. So we put some, by doing what we did here, we put more air into the root systems, and we've helped to break the soil up here. And I did that with all the peppers. I'll show them to you then. And so now I'm going to show you how I feed them. Okay, so I'm going to be feeding these with some Epsom salt here, and I'm also going to be feeding them with Gardens Alive Tomatoes Alive Plus. I'll have a link down below for these plant foods that I'm using. Now, when I first planted these, I used an Epsom organic tomato tone, and that worked very well with them. I'm just switching the food up here a little bit on them to give them a little bit more nutrients. And you know what, if you want to use the Epsom organic, that's fine. That plant food does work too. Just gonna give them a little extra here because of all the rain that we had. It really washed the nutrients out. So I'm going to be giving this one here. Hold on here, let me get my Epsom salt out here. Okay, sorry about that. I had to break up my Epsom salt. I'm going to be giving them 2 tablespoons per plant of Epsom salt. I'm just going through and I'm shaking it around here. And I'm going to mix that in the ground. And you can also do this as a liquid feed, but I'm not doing that this time because the only water access that I have to right now is from a natural spring, and it would be a lot to carry all the buckets of water. And I'm going to be giving them 2 tablespoons of the Tomatoes Alive, and again I'll do the same thing. I'll work it in really well, and the reason why I work it in really well is because I want to make sure that we don't burn the roots and that it gets into the plant. So I'm just kind of going around the plant with it here. Got my 2 tablespoons of that. And I'm going to mix it all in. Now you want to make sure that you water these afterwards, because you should always water your plants after you fertilize them with a dry release fertilizer. Now, if you choose to go the non-organic way and you use like Miracle-Gro or something like that, make sure that your soil is nice and moist before you feed your plants with a liquid plant food. Like when you mix your all-purpose plant food together with water, you want to make sure that your plants are nice and moist before you feed them, because you can burn the root system if you don't, and we don't want to do that. So if you choose to use something like that, just make sure your soil is nice and moist before you apply that type of a plant food. So I have this one here mixed in, and I will show you the peppers hanging on here in a moment. Okay, here's one. This one here's a Big Bertha. This one has a pepper hanging on it here. And then we have hold on a moment here. Then we have a sweet banana here that has the pepper hanging on it. You can see there's more blossoms on them. So they are blossoming and they're starting to give to get the peppers on them, which is what we want. They did go through quite a shock when we transplanted them from all the rain. It really took its toll on everything for washing the nutrients out of the soil, so I'm refeeding them here today. Another thing you can feed your peppers is a product called Sea Magic. It's an organic product. It's awesome for your plants. I will leave a link down below for that, and I will show later on how to feed with that. I won't be feeding these with that today, but it's a product that I really like and I use a lot of. I've noticed a lot of higher yields with it, and you get quicker yields with it. So that's something that I definitely recommend. So I'm going to finish feeding all these peppers here. So if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, you can leave them below and I'll try and answer them for you. Please don't forget to hit that little notification button. I'll try to put a new video on. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye.